Welcome back to Trails Beyond the Horizon. New starting card. Very nice. Van looking annoyed. Well, let's go ahead and continue. Yes, please. Let's proceed. This is Van's Route 1. Edith, Seedon District. Okay. Where else do we need to go? Let's go back to Old Town. Actually, I suspect where we might need to go is Montmartre because of the quest we have for food.
Want to take
Not
the
for food,
route?
but for ideas about how to make the perfect taco.
This place is so cozy. I might
Yep,
never...
I knew it. What do you say, Victor?
Let me ask you something.
Some young lady out there is having taco troubles, Sounds a fair ways out of my scope. Hey, you got your own experience in hard-line values as a chef, don't you? I'd wager there's a lesson or two that she can learn from. Our client's still only just starting out in this field. So I think some words from a culinary veteran like yourself will resonate with her. At the least, I've never had a slump like hers when it comes to thinking up a new recipe. But I've also never had my doubts about who I am as a chef. There's one piece of advice I have, it's to remember what you started for. When you find yourself hitting a wall, that's your cue to go back to your roots. I've seen plenty of people break out of their ruts by doing just that, as a matter of fact. It's certainly possible that external influences have caused her to deviate from her intended direction. In that sense, returning to her initial perspective may allow her to properly collect her thoughts. It does feel like she's lost her way a few times over. Maybe resetting to square one will do the trick. You just had advice that the thing to do was to approach it from another perspective. Yeah, thanks for the input, Pops. I knew you'd keep it simple and straight shooting. All I did was speak from my own experiences. But if those experiences prove useful to the younger folk, I won't complain. Okay, we've heard 3 things that might make for a good reference point. Is that enough? I feel like we're a little short on info, but maybe we could still go ahead and report back to her. No, we're going to do more.
Cozy. I might never leave.
We have...
Oh, something over here? Oh, you know what that is? We have to go do that domain thing, which I am not looking forward to. Although I have to say, on Reen's route, I had fun with it. Yeah, that's all it is. That makes it kind of confusing, though. Because does that mean when I go to the Tyrell district, it's going to be the same thing?
Off we go.
My mandatory quest is just going to be going back to the Grim Garden. Whoops, wrong one. Maybe not. There's a couple. Looks like 2 on top of each other.
Beginning search.
Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy.
Maybe we should start studying astronomy?
Okay, I'm confused. Oh, right. There was another... how do I get in? There we go.
Please, step on.
Trying to walk through windows. Hey, guys, what's up? Oh, no, they're on a date. I didn't recognize him in his casual clothes. Hey, now. Issam? And Mirabelle. I hadn't realized you were in the capital. Arkride, it's been a while. Well... Hang on a second, I have to move a cat. Yes, you need to get down from there so I can see everything. Or sit on that side of the TV, that's better. Arkride, it's been a while. Well, not that long. And Rosette and Fairy and everyone is here too. But it has been a while since I've seen Agnes. Have you been helping out in the garden? Yes, long time no see, Maribel. Cassim. Don't tell me you're here about the space program on orders from the presidential office. I see no reason to deny it at this point. he's... I think they're having a date night, guys, and you're interrupting. The satellite uses Marduk technology, after all. I'm more surprised to see her with you, personally. What's so surprising about that? I'm part-time, associate member of the group, you know? Since when? Princess, why are you here? You're supposed to be over there this afternoon. Ikaruga is under contract. You can't just ignore it, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just taking a little break before I get back to work. She totally just blew them off, didn't she? Yes, but we already knew Ikaruga had a contract with the presidential office. I see. So there's something more than just the defense of the space base and the development of the satellite and shard technology. And that's not all, considering that both Divine Blade of Silver and the history's strongest soldier are involved. Oh. Oh, what's going on here? Hey now, is he asking questions he shouldn't be? It can't be about that, could it? Well, it's got nothing to do with me, so I'll stop sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. Though it seems it's got something to do with a friend of mine. Oh, how boring. If you just pushed a little more, I could have pulled you in. I'm sure that thing of yours would have rewritten the book on fighting in extreme environments. Hardly. There's no way we'd be able to understand such a bizarre power. Honestly, just analyzing the battle data from the two of you is causing us enough headaches. What I'm saying is everything else is off record. We don't need it and we don't want it, so give it up, Princess Cassim. I had no intention of saying anything I shouldn't. How did things turn out over on your end? Surely with all those brains and brawn, there's nothing to worry about, right? Indeed, it's gone better than anticipated, so we'll be leaving the finishing touches to all of you. Just leave it to us. I'm looking forward to it. I just told you it's all supposed to be off the record. In the end, I still have no idea what they're talking about. It sounds like the presidential office has them doing some high-level preparations. Boy, you really are a handful, Princess. Just who the heck do you think Secretary Chief Cassim is? You two have been weirdly buddy-buddy since yesterday, too. This is why I can't stand having to deal with non-standard personnel. Oh, sorry if I made you jealous. I am not jealous. Just be careful, all right? Since yesterday, huh? I'd love to know the details. Whoa. The space program is progressing steadily. I believe we'll make the launch day without any delays. There are some troubling signs in the capital, but we'll have to leave that to you. Cassim, could you give Renee an earful for me? Seriously. Tell him he owes me big time for pushing all this crap on me. Should the opportunity present itself.
Well,
I'm still kind of... He's wearing purple pants? My goodness, I think it kind of clashes with your hair, but go you. I've never seen him in anything approaching casual clothes before.
yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy!
Yay, indeed. Hey, guys. Does that mean you're close to getting a role? Yeah. You know they spend all those space events all over the place? Well, one of them's got a sudden opening. It's only a minor part, but I did get the role. Still, when I think about whether or not I can even pull it off, I get scared. A little late for that, huh? Sure, I took some training, but at the end of the day, I'm just a regular guy. Maybe I should turn it down before... Are you saying you're going to run away? How pathetic. Are you sure you're not missing any parts down below? Talk about below the belt. Why? Get your mind out of the gutter. Hey, can't you two take this seriously? I really tried yesterday, but I got spooked. I mean, it's not like I've got any real talent. I'm just a normal guy. Hanging out around town is all I'm good for.
Well then.
Talent scout person, what is your take on this? Generally speaking, fads come from popular models or blockbuster films. Recently, however, people have been making a splash by broadcasting via their T-phones. Oh my gosh, yes. Video streaming, I think they call it. VODs, too. Apparently, there's one streamer in particular who's extremely popular. And dangerous, probably. I've got a T-phone of my own, so I'd better check it out.
Maybe we should start studying astronomy?
Initiating search.
Oops, somebody over here has something new. Over here.
Can I
Over
interest you
here.
in some space-themed merchandise?
Maybe here? Yes, here. What you got?
Please take as much time as
Ooh,
you
more
need.
food. Or another recipe, actually.
I hope to see you again.
Curtis and Albert at his day job. Or afternoon job, I guess? What's the basic idea, anyway? Is there anything you don't understand so far? No, I think I've got it. Man, you really are something, Albert. You manage all the other part-timers while still acting as student council's treasurer? Yes, well, I'll be quitting today. There's no way I can keep up with work and be the student council president. But I appreciate the kind words. A bunch of the first-year girls are always going on about how cool you are, enough to make any man jealous. There's no point in getting that kind of attention from a bunch of random people. Huh? That's enough chit-chat, Curtis. I still have to show you what to do next. Right. Looks like Curtis is taking over for Albert at his part-time job. Let's clear out before we get in the way.
Now where?
So, like, speaking of summer
Hey,
fashion,
stop on by!
What you got,
really
Mr. Girl?
packs a punch. Thanks a
Something
bunch.
I already have. It's not summer without a scary story or two. Got any good ones? Can't say that I do. I try to make sure to drive extra carefully when it's raining. You know that's not what I meant. I mean spooky stories, the kind that put your hair on end, like you'd find out east. Not sure if it qualifies, but I did hear about a mysterious website that'll answer any question you ask. Well, that's the one that knows things beyond what a person normally could, right? Its answers don't feel human at all, and if you access it even just once, it'll vanish. Or something. Gotta be the work of a ghost that set up shop on the Orbital Net. Sounds plausible, right? A site that answers any question you give it? Heard about it, but I don't really see the appeal. It's called a search engine. Where do these sorts of dumb rumors even come from, anyway? Your friend embellished it, but it's a search engine.
thanks
That's
for
all it
stopping
is.
by.
Welcome. Johan's got some business to attend to, so I'll be handling things at his place. I got this. Though I might make a little mistake or two. Oh, food stuff. Here we go.
If I may trouble you a moment.
She wants to make brand new ultimate tacos? From what you've told me, it seems like she likes affordable, delicious food, right? If that's the case, then she might be interested to hear about the Eastern Imperial Feast we have in Eastern cuisine. I think I've heard about this before. The Cologne Hotel's restaurant used to offer full-course meals inspired by it. It's a dining concept that originated in the imperial court. Delicacies from cultures embraced by the East would be served to the emperor. Exactly. 8 delicacies are selected from across 4 different types of dishes: mountain, sea, land, and air, which is poultry. Altogether, they were once renowned as the 32 delicacies. Dishes of every kind, huh? Sounds pretty incredible. It's hard to even imagine. That said, it does sound like it would have the sort of impact Primo would be into. Forget about whether or not she'd even be able to prepare that many dishes. Just the concept of combining multiple delicacies sounds like it'd be right up her alley. I'm glad I could be of service. It's about time now. Right. Once I get cooming, we'll head out. Sounds like they have a business to attend to. Doesn't feel as tense as the usual hayaway gathering. Is something else going on? Good question. No idea. Oh, hello. I'm actually really glad you're not out with Maxim. I was kind of worried about that. Well, if it isn't Paulette. Yes, you did say you were heading out this morning. Hello, Van, everyone. This is actually the tenant I told you about, Finlay. Oh, of course. It's nice to meet you. I'm Finlay, a friend of Paulette's. We used to work together back when she was still a nurse. She doesn't work at our old hospital anymore, though. Is she the one who... She must have been the friend that almost reported Maxim to the guild back when he was trying to find Paulette. I'm so happy to see you. It must have been a nightmare trying to find time away from work. I just had to hear what was new with you. So, how's you, May? She turned 7 this year, right? She must be adorable. I'd love to drop in if I have the time. Please do. You're always welcome. Oh, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Seems like they haven't seen each other in a hot minute. We shouldn't intrude. Sounds like they have something serious to discuss. Let's get going. Finlay had my back in those days, but I couldn't tell her what was going on. It's been more than 6 months since Maxim came back into my life. Maybe it's time for me to start moving forward. Without him! He is a total loser when it comes to relationships. So it's true? The 2 of you are together again? Boo! Okay, tell me everything. I'm here for you. I'm not. You went way down in my estimation there, Paulette. Seriously, I don't know why she wasn't a romance option for this guy here. He has raised Yumi since she was very, very young.
I bet we could fish here.
Oh, that's fish. I thought that was something else. Not interested.
I haven't been able to get a hold of them.
Searching.
Finding. Well, shall we see if there's any theater stuff on? Oh, these guys. Hi, what's up? Julian? Hold on. Isn't today the student tennis tournament? I'm pretty sure Aramis is participating. But Rimaferi and Liberal are just too good in tennis. Yeah, I bet both Ardent First High School and Genis Royal Academy are going to be on top this year.
Screen 1 will be opening its doors.
I'm really surprised I got a mention here. Of course, Thor's Tennis Club has been rising through the ranks too. Well, guess that pink-haired girl from Crossbell did something. Like start a tennis club that I can approve of. They'll definitely be leaving their mark on the competition. Really? Well, that's exciting. School tennis tournament, huh? Wonder if the bookie's taking bets. The Liberal team. The rise of Thor's Tennis Club? Seriously? I was not expecting that. Okay.
Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
In terms of major film distributors, you have United Star, Orion Films, Colon Pictures, And these days, even Vegas films, whose numerous hits have helped them gain in popularity. The rankings in the box office shift every year. It's always exciting to keep tabs on things. Perhaps the Republic's film culture has blown up like this in part because these companies have been vying for the top. Maybe?
Welcome.
What you got? What's playing right now?
Thank you for your visit today.
Saw that.
Screen 2
Human
will be opening its
game?
doors shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent.
Dystopian thriller. That's a little disturbing. Okay, let's have a look. When it comes to dystopian things, I think she would be interested.
I refuse to let anyone die. Awaken! Order within me!
3 tickets for Human Game. Your total will be 600 Mira. Purchase. I'm headed into the theater with his company of choice. Boy, Arkride really takes up the room, doesn't he? A young man named Gil took on a mountain of debt by co-signing a loan with his best friend, who he trusted more than anyone, but it all had been a ruse. The amount was far more than he could ever hope to pay back, but just as he'd fallen into despair, he stumbled upon a possibility. Gil received an invite from an unknown sender to a game show with a massive payout. Oh my gosh. But this competition was a twisted one, where the participants were forced to cast aside their dignity and risk life and limb for money. Despite being put on parade like an animal for the event's wealthy host, Gil managed to claim victory after victory. It was largely thanks to another young man named Adam, with whom he cooperated and came to trust deeply over the course of several games. Although their reasons for getting involved in the games differed, they shared a common bond and quickly became friends. Eventually, Gil and Adam were forced to confront the climax of the event, Hell's Seesaw. I'm finding this way too amusing.
Looks like 55 Degrees is up next. The incline on Hell's Seesaw is getting really steep now. Oh, and we're losing players left and right, with many of our contestants dropping out in every sense of the word.
Just a little longer, Gil. Hang in there. As long as we get that mirror home, we win in the end.
I know. You think I'd lose after having gotten this far? Just 3 more games. Just 3 more games, and then I could settle the score.
That's the spirit, Gil. Grab on!
Huh? Adam, what are you doing?
It's going to take every single mirror in the prize pool to pay for my little sister's surgery.
Oh-ho! An unexpected betrayal this late in the game? Does that mean the trust between them was just a clever ruse?
I hate to have it end this way, but I'm winning this alone. I'm sorry.
Adam? Was this your plan right from the start? Just you wait! I swear one day I'll get you back for this!
Is that the end? That was unsatisfying. Despite being made primarily to entertain, this film also served as an excellent depiction of how one reaps what they sow. You see the way greed can transform a person, causing them to chase single-mindedly after profit, to the point where it causes their own destruction. Yeah, if it was a hell seesaw, then somebody got seesawed to the end of his life, basically. And the film shows us a step-by-step how that can play out. That whole theme left a big impression, that's for sure. It's especially clear with Adam's story. They took a guy who seemed so upright and showed how he lost sight of everything once greed took hold of him. He was doing it for his sister. I guess at the very least he had reasons beyond just the fat for betraying Gil. Be that as it may, had the two won together and split the winnings, he could have raised the remaining money he needed through other means. In the end, it was Adam's distrust, fear of failure, and his desire to prevent anyone besides himself from winning that led him to make the mistake of betraying Gil. Spot-on analysis as ever, Master. Because of that, Gil, who held on to his principles the whole way through, was able to turn the tables, and Adam suffered for his choice. What? When did that happen? That would have been interesting. I would have liked to have seen that part. It always feels good to see someone who sticks to his guns win out, while selfish idiots get their comeuppance. Betrayals, contests of endurance. All the games in that movie looked so fun. If there really was a tournament like that, where you could earn oodles of cash from winning, I might give it a try. Knowing you'd probably win the whole thing without even trying. Your unclouded eye would give you a serious edge in the mind games, and battle of wits and all that. Really end up having any fun if you just steamrolled the competition? True. Well, if I couldn't have any fun, then I'd just spoil everyone else's. I bet if I brought everything crashing down on the masterminds and audience's head, their devastated expressions would be priceless. Sounds like you're ready to steal their role as the villains for yourself. Hey, it looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Human game instead of Squid Game. Okay, that would have had its moments, but I would have liked to have seen Gil get back. Kind of ended in the middle of the movie, I guess. Having finished their break, Van and his crew resumed their work. Okay, that was fun. Wait, I can do another one? You're kidding me.
Welcome.
What's playing right now? That, and that. You've seen them all. Oh, I've seen them all.
Care for some popcorn?
Something
Hey
new?
there. What would you like?
Sweet potato churros. Oh, it might have potential. Something over here. What you got? Chino! Hiya! If it isn't Van and Pals, long time no see. It's sure been a minute. I didn't realize you were back in town, Chino. Aren't you taking your bar all over the country? Yep. Since it's on wheels, I figured I'd better use that to my advantage and take it to all sorts of places. I had the opportunity to meet all kinds of people, and I learned a lot. Is that right? So you found your own way of running a business, huh? It's too bad. I won't get to enjoy your drinks as often as I'd like, but I'll be rooting for you. Thanks. I'll work hard to live up to your expectations.
Hello.
You know sangria. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm working, so we won't be doing that right now. Oh, hello. It's date night for a bunch of people, it seems. The Immovable and the Chief are here, too. You would have thought we'd be hung up by rainy weather. You adults on a quiet date. It's like a scene from a movie. Ha! Calling it a date's a bit of a stretch. Sounds like things were rough last night. Kincaid filled me in a bit. Last night? They're talking about the group Van and the others ran into. Elaine's looking into it, but the people we took in don't remember much. At least we were able to confirm their identities. They'll be released as soon as their health improves. However, since some of them have no families or relatives, we're worried that they might get up to more trouble. I've arranged to have the police check in on them every once in a while. I don't know. I kind of don't like that. I kind of got a ick feeling from that. Is that so? In other words, the CID's got no intention of getting involved. That might be overstating it. But there is a reason the CID doesn't have the resources to handle it. And until that reason is taken care of, we've been relying on cooperation from all sides, Marduk and Ikaruga included. Ikaruga. We've been increasingly busy helping out since around May. Let me guess, that reason is Project Startaker, isn't it? I know you're not going to tell me even if I ask, but why all this effort? What's the full power of the intelligence agency caught up with sending someone into the atmosphere? Not to mention the aerospace forces in charge of the rocket's functions. Even that's well outside the CID's field of expertise. Let's just call it a state secret and move on, yes? I am sorry about this for what it's worth. I can't tell you anything despite all you've done to help us. Chief? If you're going to be so apologetic, then maybe we can cut you some slack. Damn it, Renee. He just cuts us off and makes no effort to hide the distance he's putting between us. Even back in school, he tried to deal with all the student council problems on his own. And? Are you pouting because Big Brother won't play with you? Trust me, he ain't the big bro. I was the one leading him around when we were kids. Whatever you say. Ben's childlike side is kind of refreshing, don't you think? The guy's not just following CID policy. He's got orders from the presidential office as well. We can only hope that all of you, Elaine included, can find a way to figure out what's going on. For now, I'd appreciate any information you can share, Kilika. Even about Walter's movements, the Society's people, or what's going on with the church and this whole pact thing. And something about why the Republic's reaching out to the other nations. I suppose I can tell you a little. In exchange for information on the tech union's movements, or the policies of the guild's HQ in Le Mans, things like that. Damn fox. Heh, we may look like old friends, but it's clear the flying swallow's one step ahead. But they seem really close, just like Fan and his friends. Maybe, but their situation is completely different from ours. Do they really gotta dangle these juicy hints in front of us when they know we're listening in? Seriously, but I take it you've already heard all about this stuff? Nope, sorry. Only a few of us are actually involved. Anything else? We haven't seen each other in ages, but she's just as rude as ever. Since we'll probably both be busy for a while, we should exchange information while we can. No, hey. Kilika, I'm trying to talk to Kilika here. There's something very chic about morning cocktails. They're not too strong either. Perhaps it would be nice to relax with a glass on my day off. Who else can I talk to?
Hey, stop on by!
Not her. Oh, that's the movie theater. Oh, the Tyrell Times. What kind of information they might have.
Oh, that movie was the shit, man!
Right. Back here.
Now where? Let's see what we got.
Okay. Just checking.
I'd really like to cover that, but...
All the reporters are back because we're doing an editor's meeting. Apparently they'll be picking who's doing the special issue we're releasing on launch day. We're only a couple of days away. Even I'm getting nervous. Editor-in-Chief. July 12th, 1 p.m. It's only 2 days from now. 2 days until the manned mission to space. Got a lot of my own questions about it. But first, I have to figure out who's doing what on the day of. Especially in Longline. All depends on whether Mariel makes it back in time. She's my top reporter when it comes to really getting into the meat of a topic. I can't help but have high hopes for her. Maybe tell that to her and not us.
That's already confirmed on our end, though.
Now where?
Well, that didn't do as much as I hoped.
Maybe we should start studying astronomy.
Yay! I get to go
Please,
shopping with
step
Mom.
I
on
did
up.
talk to you, didn't I? I did. Okay. Oh, I didn't talk to, the Swannies folks. My husband got called into work suddenly, and they ended up sending him somewhere. There's no telling whether or not he'll be back by the weekend. Oh, I'm so lonely. I know, Mom. We could write Dad a letter. A letter, you say? Yeah, that way Dad won't feel lonely either. He might even write us back. Oh, why, that's a wonderful idea. Thanks, Lolo. I feel better now. Already? You're getting ahead of yourself, Mom. To actually write the letter, you know. Okay. Open sesame. Geez, door.
Initiating search.
So, did you get your autograph? I ran into someone incredible last night. I've never been so starstruck. Yes, we were there. I really wanted to talk to them about crime, but I think they were on a business trip. It's what it is. Oh well, I did get their autograph. Maybe one of these days I'll pay them a visit. Better keep up my nightly patrols. Okay, I think we've done everything here. Okay, we did talk to somebody there about the taco thing. There should be lots of people we can talk to here. Although that's the last place. Maybe we should go here since they're letting us. It's the general store. Café à la Provence.
Let's be on our way.
I've never tasted a dessert this good.
Oh, I was hoping to be able to talk to her about food. Apparently not. Sales manager Melinda got off work early last night due to the launch, so I'm going full throttle this morning. I woke up at 5 a.m. to clear my early day task list. Now I need to get to work and hold the operations meeting. When I have time, I'm going to check in on my subordinates' progress. It's nothing worse than opportunity lost. I need to act quickly and decisively. Oh, hello. Nina, you're meeting with... Okay. Oh, Judith. Good morning, Judith, everyone. Mom, why are you and Nina here? Oh, Dad is with you, too. Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. That's right. We all ran into each other when we made a stop here before heading to the subway. Odette and I got to know each other at the Aramis Academy Festival. Oh, right. You two had a blast with the stage costumes together. Yep, and that's not all. I'm still completely in awe of the fact that she's with the Chloe Lancaster, storied actress extraordinaire. I've been watching so many old recordings of stage productions, so I can't tell you how honored I was to see you. Oh, why, thank you. I'd never thought I'd meet such a young fan in a place like this. Oh, right, they were doing a stage show revival not too long ago. She's probably still more popular than her daughter, don't you think? You shut your trap. Of course, even if she is retired, her aura is overwhelming. Come to think of it, you did say you were wrapping up the stage direction for Gloria. I guess with you leaving the capital after today, now's the time to finish things up, huh? Yes, that's right. We decided to meet here at Nina's suggestion. since she thought the higher elevation would be helpful? Exactly. The atmosphere here sort of resembles the small hill in Orosian. The sky the color of thin ink, a light, rain-like fog. The world is this beautiful, so why am I alive? It's only by chance, but it just perfectly suits the second act of the play. That was good stuff. Sounds like you're already in character. That was the scene where Sheena looks out over the capital and despairs, following her escape from the prison. Yeah, looks like that scene is really coming to life. Sheesh, I just can't compare. Wow, I'm definitely going to see it. Gloria, La Review. Didn't you see it yesterday, Agnes? I am so jealous. I only got to see part of it. I really wish we could have seen it from the start. I'm looking forward to watching the whole thing. Oh, come on. I already said I was sorry. Oh, dear. All right then, Nina. Let's go to the next act. And we would appreciate your continued feedback, Odette. There's value in an audience's point of view. Are you sure? Oh, I knew I should have called Shinnon. All right, then. Let's take it from Act 3. Yes, I butchered that name. Starting on page 58.
I've never tasted a dessert this good.
Nina, one day, no, very soon, I shall make my return to this city, so that I may see the beautiful morning glow together with everyone. Oh, this is the perfect place to practice my lines and perfect my Sheena. I hope you'll be able to make it to the full show. We'll be there for sure. We got free tickets. I was kind of worried with how she was acting last night. It looks like she'll be fine. Believe it or not, I've already been looking into what happened with that strange group underground last night. I know the famous Divine Blade is backing you up. But there's a great deal we don't know about these people. Keep your wits about you. Wait, you've been investigating this already? Heaven on fire, Mom. You are just too incredible. Oh, you know who I am? I'm honored, Ms. Second Grimcat.
Well then.
Someone else knows who she is. Okay, I will come over here and talk to you. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, ma'am. I like listening to the sound of the rain while thinking up my next menu item. I wonder what would be good. Something summery with a lot of color? Maybe a cute design to go with it? We're mainly a cafe, so the sweets are basically just the cherry on top. But when I entered a contest, Holland from Andalusia praised my work. Even said he was looking forward to what I made next, so I really want to give this my all. But she's not part of the quest. How interesting. That's... Okay, where's the door? Is that not the door? That's not the door? That's not the door? How was that not the door? That is the door. Okay. I was just hitting it wrong. Hey there. Ugh, having to renew contracts while it's raining sucks. But that's the job sometimes. Wish I'd get a pat on the back for sticking it out like this. Most people end up renewing, and it's not worth trying to explain anything to the ones that don't. I can wrap this up nice and quick like, yeah, there's nothing more important in this line of work than pure efficiency. There's something happening in the chapel. Let's go up there. Who's this? Ark, if you're really a doctor, then you should be more careful. Jeffrey. It would appear that the effect of the transformation are mostly gone. Still, I expect the pain and fatigue will continue for a while longer. Think of it as a deterrent. You don't have to tell me that. You're in better spirits than I thought you'd be. My guild connection sent word that you called Isabel last night. To be honest with you, we were on the fence about it, but ultimately figured it was the best choice. Considering the kids got to return to society, we asked for an examination. With guild supervision, of course. I wouldn't have even accepted the job if I didn't think I'd get a reward from the deputy secretary. Be sure to thank your pops for coughing up the mirror, even if he seemed pretty reluctant. We sure learned a lot, but I'm just glad there won't be any real long-term effects from this experience. Did we figure out why he turned into a machine monster in the first place? Or why he said those strange words? I looked into it, but nothing jumped out as obvious yet. There was the influence of the drugs left behind by Amada that he used until the spring. It's going to take some time before any lab results become available, especially regarding any drug use. I'll let the police deal with any crimes. As for the stains that appeared on his body, you can bet the guild is still looking into that. From what I hear, they're related to the strange monster both you and Alvis ran into. Yeah, without a doubt. Are you saying the same markings appeared on a human and a monster? How interesting. Yes, even the invisible demon that day, that they say appeared at the same time. We don't know what caused his group to go mad, or the trigger behind his transformation. But one thing is certain, something's going on behind the scenes. Something bigger than just the underworld. There's still a lot of people missing from all over. Man, this is really starting to be a pain. If only I could remember something. Anything that could point you in the right direction. Well, you're not back to full health. Just keep cooperating with the investigation for now. Consider it payback for being used as somebody's pawn. Even if that's not exactly what's important. That's what you think. You better not screw things up, Spriggan. Not after you went off on me. Such admirable... Why can I not say that today? Such lovely words for a good-for-nothing. It's all thanks to Van. Shop? What you got?
What's up? Need some?
Nothing I need. Thank you.
You'll be fine, so long as you take the recommended dosage.
Finally got a lead on the invisible demon. Really? But that issue aside, we need to make arrangements for this guy here. Whatever was possessing him is gone now, but I'll check on him every now and then. Not going to tell me what the lead is? Oh, ma'am? Sorry, Sister Lily, I didn't see you there. Jeffrey has always been an exceptionally capricious boy. I guess that's what you could call it. His delinquency brought him to the police station's doorstep time and time again. For things to have come to this, is there nothing I can do to help him? Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Agnes. Are you on the job today as well? I heard there was an incident nearby last night. Please take care, all right? Of course. Are you here to pray? Yes, that's right, but please don't worry about me. I just get a little lonely sometimes. It's been 5 years, but it still feels like less yesterday that she... Right. Time really does fly, doesn't it? With Roy at the helm, our country is about to take a significant leap forward. And I suppose that's why I've been thinking about the old days lately. Good luck, Agnes, with work, school, and everything else. I know Sophie is smiling, watching you from up there in heaven. Yes, thank you, Mylene. Agnes' mom, huh? I saw the photos, but there are people here who always have her in their thoughts. She must have been blessed with great friends.
Now where?
Speaking of great stuff. Vicar? Eileen regularly attends our services and is quite the enthusiastic worshipper. She participates in our charity work as well. Even I'm impressed at how much she contributes to it. I doubt her sadness will ever truly vanish. But nonetheless, I pray that she finds peace within herself, and that her dear friend has found happiness in the next world. Okay, I came here because food. General store. Okay, I guess we go down to the general store and see what they have. Oops, no, this way. Over here.
Shop never lets me down.
Jewel. Look, Estelle, they finally got it in stock. The 1/100 scale model of the new Arbel rocket, the Independence 2. I heard they were releasing it month and that it'd be hard to find, but the old man still pulled it off somehow. No doubt it'll be a challenge to build. Still, though, I'm envious. If I become a model building pro, will it help me down the road when I'm making sweets? I swear, you and your sweets. Well, at least you're passionate about something. Joel's always putting on the tough guy act, but ever since he moved here, he's been super nice to me. But man, this yacht model is incredibly detailed. I wonder if I could recreate it as a confectionery. You mean bake a piece-montée, yeah? Just so the rest of you know, there's this sweet decoration technique called pastelage that... Yeah, we don't care. Okay. What do you have
No
that's
need
new,
to be
sir?
shy now.
Ah. Okay. Oh, I should probably do some of the bonding events. I didn't think about
Come
that.
again.
I totally get where Jewel and Estelle are coming from. I was a boy like them once. There weren't many models when I was their age. I used to mod my kids to make all kinds of stuff. Maybe me inheriting this store was fate. Now I can stock as many kits as I want. Haha. Hey, Brian, so about this kit. Ooh, like what you see, huh? Yeah, I had to put on my negotiating hat to get that in start. This costs too much, like way too much. How about we cut a deal? You slash the price, and I promise I won't tell anyone you line your room shelves with figures of cute girls. What? How did you... No. People find out, my reputation would be dead. No, it'd be deader than dead. You can see his whole room from the church bell tower. Sucker. Are they models of girls? I mean, kind of in the same vein, really. Oh, from San Diego. Found her again. There she is. Just randomly shows up around town. She's in the wrong video game, but don't tell her. I was going to do something. Oh, I remember. Nope. Other way. Jeez. Too many different things to do here. An appreciation. Sets. Okay. Vatra. Visit from a chaperone. Pass by Brahmati's on my way. Oh yeah, we're going to do Brahmati's. Let's go. Ben's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Yo, what's all this now?
Welcome, Van. Are you interested in this sort of thing?
Tarot cards, huh? You reading fortunes? Oh, yes. You know, I used to dabble in tarot cards reading back in my hometown. The urge suddenly hit me, so here I am. Hometown, huh? I don't think you've ever told me about your life before Remiferia Medical College. Yes, well, I mean it when I say I but dabbled. After college, I gave myself to a different hobby altogether. Don't tell me. You're talking about... It's definitely what you're thinking. Making cocktails. I started because it reminded me of the compounding I studied in pharmaceuticals. Then I fell down the rabbit hole. Putting my feelings into the flavor of the liquor, each and every drop changing fate itself. It It was intoxicating. And then one day it came to me. Pharmaceuticals and tarot reading had something in common. If memory serves, you won a bartending competition back home in Remiferia after you graduated. Then you came out here to the Republic and ended up with your own bar. I'm glad you remember all of that. So, what gave you the sudden fortune-telling itch? Suppose I was feeling a little nostalgic after getting in touch with some folks from back home. Though, like I said, I've only ever dabbled in fortune-telling. I know someone much more in tune with the cards than I am. Who's he talking about? Shara? Or someone else? I don't know, you look pretty legit to me. What are you doing a read on exactly? Oh, nothing in particular. Just all kinds of things, really. Shall I do a reading for you? You can look into your fate. Ha, what the hell? Give me your best shot. Gotta say, I'm surprised you're into this kind of thing. I guess there's still a lot I don't know about you, even after all these years. 24, you don't really have all these years. I guess he's 25 now. I'm sure that goes for the both of us. Who doesn't have a secret or two of their own? I know young maidens certainly do. But now that I think about it, we've already known each other for 6 years, haven't we? In fact, it's past time we took our relationship to the next level, don't you think? Ah, yeah, sure. Wasn't it Dingo who introduced us? I think I started supporting you back when you were still collecting intel. Indeed you did. And it was thanks to you that I managed to get a leg up on the competition. I have to hand it to Dingo. He really introduced me to one hell of a man. Getting him to play matchmaker was the best decision I ever made. I was still a total newbie at the time. I swear, you and Dingo really exaggerated my abilities. Oh, you done? I am. First, let's examine your luck regarding work. Number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. As you can probably tell by the name, it represents fortune and change. As for what I can infer from the car, some sort of milestone, perhaps? You reach some sort of conclusion in your career, but it ultimately only be a single step. I'd say that's an accurate estimation. Well, that's good to hear. Better do what I can to make that reading reality. What would you like to know next? What about your love life? Who knows, we might learn something about the two of us. Not happening. I don't know. Read whatever you like. You keep saying you only dabbled, but you seem like a pro to me. Ever consider opening a fortune-telling joint? I bet you'd make some waves. Honestly, I wouldn't want my fortunes to mislead people into doing something rash. You know how it is. There's a lot of folks who would let one reading dictate their entire lives. I'd like to avoid that kind of responsibility, and I'd rather not be swamped with who knows how many customers. I get it. Changing people's lives can be a lot of weight on your shoulders. Doing it for fun makes more sense. Honestly, I'm much happier when people take my readings as food for thought, just something to keep in mind. While it's true fortune-telling can provide a glimpse into fate itself, people determine their own futures at the end of the day. And done. Number 20, Judgment. On a general level, this card refers to resurrection or a change in standing, so to speak. I think in this case, the change bit is most relevant. So you're saying there'd be some kind of change in my position or relationships? Yes. I don't believe it'll necessarily create a visible change, but I think there will be an effect on you yourself and where you stand with someone's heart. You know, for all the complexity, this seems pretty abstract. Well, this is just my reading. Like I said, it's simply something to keep in mind. Yep, I'll do that, and I won't let it control me too much. You think I can read the cards? Oh me, oh my. I suppose it wouldn't be all that difficult to teach you. But why the sudden interest? It's just dawning on me how little I actually know about you, despite our history together. I figured it might be fun to do a reading for you if possible. Consider it returning the favor. Haha, it does sound fun, doesn't it? In that case, I'll give you a loving primer. I think I get the gist, but the whole reading thing isn't clicking for me. It seems like capturing an image of fate from the card you draw requires a ton of experience and skill. Oh, you can leave that to the person you're reading for. What really matters is the future you can envision from the card's illustration, from your own perspective. I see. And it reminds me of my sense of smell. Let's see. This is a reverse devil. If I remember right, it represents ridding oneself from vicious cycles. As for what I can sense from it, how do I put this? You're aiming for something, and you're planning to make me aware of something important. And when that happens, the meaning behind this reverse card will become clear. That's a vibe, anyway. My, how profound. So, what do you think? How do you feel about that read? It's true that I'm striving for something both as a bartender and as an information broker. And if that does happen to intersect with your current concerns, then perhaps I'll be able to guide you, both for my own sake and yours. Is that right? Feels like you just gave me the runaround, but whatever. If it comes to it, I'll be counting on you, bud. After that, the pair became more excited about Bramati's fortune-telling than expected. And Bramati continued to read all kinds of fortunes for Van regarding his friends, sweets, and other things. Oops, ended up sticking around longer than I planned. Gosh, I got a little too carried away myself. How about we make this the last reading? Sounds good to me. Let's see. How about you look into the day after tomorrow? You mean the rocket launch and all the surrounding drama, I assume? Now that sounds like a fortune worth reading. Let me take a look. Ooh. Finished? You see something interesting? Yes, but I'm a little surprised. This is a reverse death, revival, recovery, and new developments. At least this implies considerable hardship awaits, but the danger will be overcome and brought under control. And in the end, somehow, the plan will be a success. It's what I see anyway. Hardships, huh? Maybe engineering problems? Makes sense considering this is the first manned rocket launch in history. Just because they got rockets up there twice before doesn't mean they can afford to let their guard down. But hey, if it works out in the end, that's all that matters. Indeed, especially considering someone's life is on the line. But I'll know she'll be able to handle it. Right? Let's just believe in Hermes and wait for her return. And when she does, we should all celebrate. Damn right. And left the cafe and bar shortly thereafter. And then he met up with his friends and resumed work. Uh-oh. What did you not tell him?
I'm sorry for lying, Van. But I didn't want my reading to lead you astray. I hope you won't think less of me for it. Reversed, the world card represents imperfection, but I can't divine anything further. I guess there are limits to fortune-telling. And since I can't see anything, I suppose that means we require a little insurance.
What is this vibe I'm getting from you, Bramante? Bramante's connection level went up. Ooh, ATS plus 5. He needs it. He does not cast very quickly. Now, upon here. Let's also go ahead and give presents to people.
I appreciate it.
Elaine's connection level went up. Ooh, nice parameters. Thank you. Haha, Yumi will love this.
I love it.
Wow, that's nice too. Hey, kid. Ah, rain sucks. We can't use most of the fun places to play. Plus, it's all... blah. By the way, I saw my brother spending a lot of time fixing up his hair in the bathroom this morning. And he looked all serious and stuff. Is it just me or is she looking at me? I was nothing. Good luck at work, and yes. Thought that's what was going on, but maybe it was just my imagination. Well, either way, all I can do is watch over them. Really is mature for her age. Yes, considering she's 5. She's got a good head on her shoulders. Oh, gosh, do I even want to talk to him? He's going to be mad. My son, Jeffrey, is currently undergoing an examination, with the bracers keeping watch over the proceedings. Ugh, if this doesn't cause more of a stir than it already has. Regarding what transpired with Jeffrey last night, I find it all very difficult to believe. Although, well, either way, all I can do is wait for the examination results. Why are you standing out in the rain, sir? You're an important government official. Surely you have an umbrella. Okay, I thought there might be something food-related here. Basically here at the cafe, but there isn't. There are gobs of people down there. You may or may not want to talk to them. Am I going the right way? Over here. And the... Oh! Dance recital! Percy? I'll admit, I was definitely surprised when they approached me about filming With You's new music video. I didn't recognize With You. But hey, it's been a neat challenge. We met through the mystery game collab last month, but I didn't think they'd reach out to me like this. What they're trying to accomplish is pretty well in line with how I like to do things. I want to do what I can to help them out, not just as a partner in this gig, but as a fellow entertainer. Percy's the guy who did all those games. In-game games, that is. And there's Natalie. I was in a bit of a hurry trying to finish the song, but yes, I think this will do. By filming it in a residential area, we'll be able to reinforce a sense of familiarity. This might very well work. If nothing else, it'll be enough to leave a lasting impression. But they may need a bit of luck to surmount the greatest hurdle along the way. Chase the rain of light, piercing the clouds to you. Let's meet in the sea of stars. Okay, cosmic reference, very good. Weaving bonds between us, our constellation. Guess that's all I'm going to hear. Angie! I was wondering why my faves With You were here. Turns out they're shooting a new music vid. And I get to see it up close and personal. Yay, it's my lucky day. The people are just standing out in the rain. I wonder if I'll get to see the music video. I want to see if it actually shows up as rain. Who's over here? Mariana. I got into another fight with Mom over something entirely trivial this morning. Like, what difference does it make how I use my fork and knife? Why did she have to get so angry about it? I have cram school after this, but I'd rather go somewhere else. Okay. Now we're going to go here. Wait. Okay, change of mind. Here's the cabaret.
Let's hit the road.
Rebecca's here. This seems to be way out of her comfort zone. Our apologies for bringing you out on a service call this early in the morning. We've been having issues with our stage equipment since the other days and... ma'am? Did you catch any of that? Hello? Are you alright? This place is so... pervy! Damn, the chick's gone full statue. Looks like this one's a little out of her depth. Come on, Rebecca, stay with us. Can you hear me? Say something. She seems to be managing fine yesterday, but now I'm not so sure. There's something scary about this girl. I can barely see her face. Still, our stage equipment needs looking at. So as long as she really is a repair person. Rebecca? Tell me where to repair. Should I be afraid of this girl? Allow me to show you? Words are coming out all stilted. Try not to spook your clients off, yeah? Impossible. Reverting to machine mode. Oh dear. Got anything for us?
It's so scary outside.
Well, I can see why this place would be a little too much for you.
Come again, if you want.
Okay, there's no one here that I can... Oh, this sleaze. Iris may have the arms and leg of a goddess. It's mesmerizing the way she moves them that will take you to heaven. Oh, and free tip. Plenty of Cabaret du Monde's patrons are here for more than just a good time. Entertaining bureaucrats, meetings between fellow corporate bigwigs. Place serves as a watering hole for business networking. From that point of view, you could say it played a role in Edith's development. Yes, so keep that in mind and enjoy yourselves responsibly. What if he's the owner or manager or something? Okay, I was hoping we might get something food-related there. That's the casino. Let's head over to the hotel. See how many cars I can get into trouble with here.
Initiating search.
Short-on district's back alleys are where the real magic happens.
Live shows start July 19th.
No home to go back to for you either, huh? Yeah, hold on a second, okay? I've got some leftover bread from yesterday. Don't feed the cat bread, dear. You could use a wipe down, too, so don't go running off on me.
All right, then. Right where I expected.
Of course, this means it's going to start showing up.
Mira deposit confirmed.
T-phones now on sale.
Oh, it doesn't. I expected it to start showing up. Okay, I was heading to the hotel. I get distracted wondering why sometimes it seems that the entrance to the game shows a red exclamation mark, and sometimes it doesn't. New things for me to shop?
Thank you.
Ooh,
for
more
coming.
food. Although he has a
Please
recipe
stop
for
by
the
again.
food, he doesn't have any advice. What am I missing? There must be something else. Okay, I'm going to go here.
Heading to the objective.
And maybe there'll be food stalls here that can help me. Oh, I know, the coffee shop. Man, you really get hung up on these side quests. This coffee shop. There it is. Ooh, maybe I can buy some things I couldn't afford earlier in the game.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
There we go.
Please stop by again.
But... No?
Can't get enough of
No?
this aroma.
No? Oh, hey, the Bracers are here. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. How's everyone been? Right, jeez. Hey, Xiaoling in the house. Haven't seen you since the death game. Okay, that's enough Kazan for my ears. You can just shut up now. Damn, harsh much? I said 2 freaking sentences. I take it your exercises over at Guild HQ in Le Mans went without a hitch? Sounds like the regimen was pretty hardcore. It was a brand new special curriculum. I jumped right into the fire and came out reforged. So is this girl here the newbie you mentioned? She's got promise as far as I can tell. Yeah, that's me. I'm Angie from the Bracer Guild's Anchorville branch. And you're the successor to the head family of the Gekka School. Would you be willing to give me lessons? My brother said I could learn a lot that way. Oh, I mean it, not that I mind, but... Right. Sorry to spring this on you so suddenly, Angie. But you're being sent back to Anchorville effective immediately. Huh? How come? Have I really been that useless? I mean, I know I've dropped the ball before, but you got it all wrong. The situation in Edith has changed, that's all. It's just too dicey to keep a trainee like you around. It's the call Hazel and them made. The facts of the matter is there's been extremely dangerous monsters appearing around the capital. On top of that, we're suspecting human involvement. So as much as I hate to say it, your training needs to be put on hold for the time being. It is what it is. Our enemies here are still a total unknown, to the point where even the guildmaster's on edge. Better for you to stay home and keep your head low until we can shed some light on the situation. No, thank you. I can hold my own in a fight as well as anybody. There's no way I'd drag you down. Oh, buddy. Saw this coming a soldier way. Nothing else for it. We'll just have to swap intel and talk her down at the same time. I felt bad for her, but it is what it is. We can't afford to be careless right now. Truth be told, I ran into a strange monster myself while training over in Le Mans. It was huge, with freakish blotches all over its body. Too dangerous for even a B rank to take on alone. More and more like it are being reported, according to the guildmaster. I'll have to stay on alert back in Langport, too. I wasn't expecting it was anything outside of the Republic. Got a strong sword hand, I'll give you that. More than enough to be a senior bracer, in fact. The trouble is, your judgment and adaptability are lacking. I'm sure your brother would say the same thing. As long as you keep missing the forest for the trees, we can't consider you senior material. But even then, I can't just leave it at that. Oh, this one's going to be a hard sell. I'm trying to talk to you, sir? I guess not. Maybe if I'm over here? Nope. Oh well. I'm sure it wasn't that fascinating. Oh, okay. Never mind. It wasn't that fascinating because he's not part of the conversation. How's the coffee? Rami is just the most wonderful girl, so full of cheer, not to mention attentive. I'll always approach at the exact moment I'm ready to place another order. This place is just so comfortable I could almost pop, ironically enough. Nothing compares to a leisurely cup of coffee at Waltham on a rainy day. I also brought along a backlog of unread books from my house. No time like the present, as they say. See if I can get through it all in one sitting. Okay, that did not go like I hoped. Let's go over here.
Initiating search.
I was hoping to find work here at the Central Mark, but life never makes it easy, does it? And that's not even getting into that creature I saw last night, whatever that was. I just hallucinated? Or was it really real? My goodness. I don't see any more grass anywhere. Aha! I knew I'd find somebody.
Let me ask you something.
All I've got to say is don't underestimate the impact a vegetable can have. When it comes to taco fillings, you may see folk toss in sliced cabbage or bell peppers or what have you. But generally, compared to the meat, the ingredient selection can end up pretty slapdash. I think that's kind of what tacos are. Good point. For some reason, the meat feels more like the star. Aha, and there you see lies the grave misconception. Getting finicky over a single vegetable can alter a dish's entire profile. Let's demonstrate with these 2 tomatoes here. Compare how they taste for me, Van. Van sampled the 2 tomatoes Old Man Romaine provided. One of them's acerbic, right? Well, this couldn't possibly be more different. The first one's sweet and juicy, had a lick of sourness, and the seeds were so small I barely noticed them. Means more fruit than vegetable at that point. Tomatoes are actually fruit. Anything with seeds is fruit. The second was decently tart and only mildly sweet, but it more than makes up for that with a deep, rich savoriness. Probably about as close to ideal as you can get for making soup or sauce. And yes, that does mean cucumbers are also a fruit, technically. I see. Though both are technically tomatoes, different varieties of the same fruit or vegetable will be suited towards different applications. In other words, you're saying it's important to be particular about that in assessing which produce to use. Well, you're halfway there, young lady. True, many vegetables out there were selectively bred for varying purposes, and yes, a discerning eye for them is vital. But the tomatoes I had Van try actually came from the same variety. Direct relatives, you could call them. Are you serious? You just told us they tasted like total opposites. Is it the environment they were grown in? Bingo! While they share identical origins, these tomatoes are now distinct brands from separate farming communities. Their respective soils each come with their own mineral compositions, cultivation methods, companion plants, and terrestrial heats. You can see just how much the state of the land as a whole can change how a vegetable turns out. Territoire? He went all French on me again. All the more given the diversity abundant climates found across the Zumerian continent. Yep, as far as I'm concerned, vegetables are nothing less than the blessed bounty of nature. As long as she takes to heart when considering which varieties to buy and where they're sourced, the taste of her tacos will be totally transformed, even if the meat, shell, and sauce stay exactly the same. Well, it's definitely a take Primo might not have factored. But beyond that, teaching just how much vegetables can affect her flavors will open a world of options on how to mix things up. Thanks, Romaine. Lots of food for thought there. Ha. This much info as a reference point, we're in good shape. Let's go talk to her before I forget. I think we can go ahead and report back.
Stop on by and take a look.
I think that's the market manager.
Hey, stop on by!
We're ready. Present.
Got something to ask you.
It's excellent food for thought. I can't do much with that alone.
Got a question for you.
Yes, this does sound promising. If you find some more pointers from different angles, That'll help me think of a wider variety of combinations.
Got something to ask you.
If I combine this together with this, there's a breakthrough in me just waiting to, break through. Still feels like only part of the way there. I need something more decisive. This 3 wasn't the magic number. Should only be a few pushes away, though. We did get everything, so assorted delicacies. Hearing all these different ideas is slowly putting a vision together in my mind. I just need the smallest, most infinitesimal bit more. We've got that for you. Go back to basics.
Got a question for you.
Basics. Finish the word. Oh, if I do that, then... yes, I think I've got it. Yes, Eureka! Now if I just do it according to this. The name of this new taco is Mother Nature. While everyone's eyes are in space, I'll bring their focus back down to Earth. Back down with this earthy taco. The inner workings of her mind make sense to her alone. That idea is so very distinctly primo. First, we have a careful selection of vegetables, the beautiful bounty of our land, and a variety of delicacies cultivated all over the Republic. Those ingredients fittingly embody the abundance and heterogeneity of our planet. And the shell encasing them will be made from the earth itself. I'll make it from scratch by combining multiple types of grain. Yes, a taco shell personifying the acceptance and vitality of the very ground we walk on. I will bring the best out of these ingredients. It's going all in, cramming her dishes to the brim like usual. Oh man, this sounds a bit excessive. What's more, the sauce that garnishes it will follow none other than the route I pursued during my training days. It should be the latest in thick, rich sauces, designed to pack one hell of a wallop. Such a stimulating flavor will surely be worthy to express the vast vibrancy of the earth. I suppose that's where the going back to square one part comes in. Well, I admit, the more I hear, the more I'm being sold on it. I shall dub my latest creation the Breath of the Earth Taco. Breath and breath? Well, it definitely makes sense, at least. Name aside, I have no doubt it'll make for an elaborate dish. I mean, we'll have to see if her ideal taco can come to grips with reality. Let's hope for the best. After all, this could be a whole new frontier for taco enthusiasts. It might seem bizarre at a glance. There's logic behind it. Depending on the ingredients' compatibility, it could be pretty darn transformative. At least one of you has grasped the essence of my decisive battle tacos. Well, all that's left now is to actually make the taco. We'll be rooting for you. Glad to hear it. I'm aiming to have it before the rocket launch. That will be a day worthy of this decisive battle. I'll make sure to have my... I'm trying to get the D in there and it's just not coming. The breath of taco in tangible form by then. I like your spirit. As some of the people involved in making it happen, we're looking forward to that day too.
That's one more case done and dusted.
Reward deposited.
Law? Okay. That seems pretty chaotic to me.
Hey, stop on by!
Where's the... I always forget the staircase that goes up to the... There it is.
Have a look.
Up to the balcony.
You want to go watch the next launch?
Oh, hello.
Aaron, everyone!
Oh, hey, you were actually here at the Capitol?
Thanks for all your help last night. Oh,
And I see Judith is with you today.
Yeah, I heard you really helped out last night. Huh, I heard you were working for Ashen lately, but it didn't really click until just now. Hello there, Ashen. It's good to see you again. How's it going, everyone? Last we met was in April during the festival, if I recall correctly. Advisor to the head of the Liu family, Ashen Liu.
It's great to see you all again. Oh my. And it seems the divine blade of Ikaruga is with you.
Yeah, I decided to help out in my spare time since things were getting so worrying. I see. Well, either way, it's reassuring to have you here. Don't think I didn't hear that. Anyway, she's just here as a bit of insurance, that's all. So about that creepy-ass ceremony you and Van busted up last night. Got any new info about it? Or maybe about whatever that invisible monster thing was? And also, the young enforcer from the society who's gone missing. Nothing, unfortunately. There's been no change with any of the Easterners we took in. I can barely remember a thing, including just how and when they went missing in the first place. They're all conscious now, at least, and we've been able to talk with them. But there are quite a number of people still reported missing, even beyond this group. I'm certain there's still something going on. I see. It's crazy to think that many people could have just vanished.
Quite so. With this in mind, it would be safe to assume there are more meetings, just like the one you encountered, happening in other locations.
So, as played by the same voice actor that does Gaius. Oh, of course you guys had to show up too. Figures that if this guy's here, you're right there with him to shove your nose into things.
My, it's good to see you and your compatriots well, Aaron.
Zelly, the White Orchid Dragon.
As you've no doubt heard, the Liu and Li families are in charge of our organization's activities here in the capital. As such, I've come to Lady Ashen in order to exchange information relating to last night's incident.
I requested their help in looking to some of the people we took into our care. I believe your message mentioned that you'd recently discovered something?
Right. Using a certain method, we were able to uncover a few bits of information that may prove useful. For those of you who are not part of Heyu, I wouldn't be averse to sharing them with you, provided the price is right.
Arrogant prick. That's fine. We've got some info of our own we can swap for it. Oh, so while you still don't know just how many Easterners have gone missing, all the ones you were able to trace made their way here to Edith. That's right? Indeed. By all accounts, it would appear as though they were led here by some manner of subconscious suggestion. I am certain you'll find that to be the case for the other ethnicities among the missing persons as well. Subconscious suggestion? Is that even possible to pull off on so many people? It's not impossible, at least. There are a number of ways you could do it. Talismans, needles, drugs, hypnosis, and so on. Also, is what happened back in March. Oh, you're right. You called it corrosion, is that right? I've heard a bit about it from Ashen and Judith. Right, though in the end, all that was erased. It never even happened. I remember what happened over those 3 days, albeit vaguely. You can't say for certain what's going on now is unrelated to that incident, can you? You sure about this? Given the circumstances, we can't keep it a secret. After all, Ashen already experienced it herself. Ah, you mean that time I was being controlled, right? I still feel like I haven't apologized enough to Van and Aaron about that. Told you it's fine. Stop worrying about it already. So that is the legacy left behind by the father of the Orbital Revolution. Seeing it up close, the details are different, but it certainly resembles the device we saw last night. On that topic, one of the people in our care sketched this out for us once they awoke. Wait, this? That be the device you two saw last night? Well, it's the verdict. Well, remember, we only got a vague glimpse of it. Even so, I'm fairly certain this is it. Hey, you said yourself their memories are full of holes. How'd you get them to draw something so detailed? This is Hayway we're talking about. I'm sure they had no problem using their own drugs or hypnosis to dig really deep into their minds. Is this true? Dig into their minds? You can do that? I'm aware of certain military-grade substances that function rather like truth serums. And methods make use of talismans, I understand, so it shouldn't have caused the subject any harm. Right? That's correct. There's no need to worry for their well-being. I was even sure to offer them remuneration for their troubles. Incidentally, the person in question even witnessed the young man who was there, without his invisibility activated. We had an artist create this drawing based on the description we've got, so it should be fairly accurate. You may as well take that one for yourselves. We've already given copies to the guild and the police. Gotcha. Much appreciated. Looking over, it's got the same feel as the real one. The details and workmanship are completely different. I agree. But I'm certain it's related somehow. I'll also be sure to save it as a digital image, just in case. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good clue. Guess we owe you guys. Anne and his group proceeded to share a majority of the info they had with Ashton and Sal in return for the sketch. They also exchanged promises to share any new info.
Want to go watch the next launch?
Sal? Incidentally, Lady Ashton, you'll be leaving the capital this evening, I understand? Shall I pass on the gift you promised Master Zin the other day in that case? Oh yeah, thanks. That'd be a big help. Was something the matter?
I already told you to quit calling me Lady, Tao. You're with the Lee family now, and the head's older brother on top of that. There's no reason for you to be so deferential with me anymore.
So you say. But the fact remains that I am tremendously indebted to the Liu family. Not to mention my more than a decade's tenure as your attendant. I wouldn't trade even a day of it for the world. So please, bear with me in my attempts to rectify these clumsy mannerisms of mine. In the meantime, I deeply apologize for any discomfort they cause you, my lady.
Four Eyes has game. Four Eyes does not actually love her at all, even a little bit. Also, what did we figure out? It was like 15, 17 years older. He's much, much, much older than she is. Maybe not that old. I'm trying to remember. She was like 2 or 3 when he came, and he was 17. Still ridiculously older. And here I thought the man only jockeyed for power. He's a dangerous one. My brother is kind to the people close to him. There's some other meaning to it, I couldn't say. Honestly, watching how he acts with Ashen has me rethinking my impression of him a bit.
Hey, guys! Give me your takes here! He totally did that on purpose, right? Just to throw me for a loop?
Yep. Settle down, Ashen. Granted, we don't really know a lot about Sal personally. But I think it's pretty clear that you're someone special to him, you know? Like a little sister. Practically raised you. Yeah, I can feel this breath of sincerity all around him, unlike usual. Indeed, the look in his eyes is quite a gentle one. I can't math out your chances, but there's no reason to back down now, is there? You're right. Yes, there is. Well, so be it. I'll just have to keep close and remind you until it sticks. In return, though, I might make a little request of you, too. Nothing specific right this second or anything. But are we agreed? Oh, very well, as you wish. I actually look forward to it. Just what matter of quandary will my lady ask me to solve? You,
Want to go watch the next launch?
I don't think he's sincere. Why? Oh, we're talking to these two now. Yen?
Apropos of nothing, Yin. That is to say, Risha Mao, I've got a question to pose, if you would permit.
Hmm? Yes, of course. What is it?
Oh? Now where's this going? Come to think of it, didn't the two of them come to the Blacklight District together? Yeah, they made for a pretty synced-up pair of martial masters at that.
I shall speak plainly. Should you have no object of affection, nor anyone to whom you are betrothed, what would you say to becoming Mrs. Fun Lee? Or, rather, Mrs. Gowlong?
How about you become Mr. Risha Mao?
What? I...
Close your eyes, think of Lloyd. Oh my goddess! What? When was that even on the table? He's gotta be joking, right? Can't just drop that on her out of the blue. Take it from his own flesh and blood. Such acts are rather typical of him. While I want my brother to lead the Lee family, I also want to leave it to my progeny. There's no question that children born between us would be strong. No matter whose descendant leadership falls to, ours would surely be able to handle the responsibility. What do you think?
I see. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm afraid I must respectfully decline.
Gasp. While it's true that Yin is a part of me, I am now a citizen of Crossbell, and Arkansas is a part of me too. Caught between two such different lives, I could never be a worthy partner that you are looking for. It's true that I'm not well acquainted with this other life of yours. But even if you are dividing yourself between two endeavors, your martial prowess is indisputable. You may consider my earlier proposal rescinded, but even so, I fully intend to pay Crossbell a visit. We can revisit this again once I've seen this Moon Princess of Arkansas in action. I doubt my answer will change, but we'd be more than happy to welcome you to our show. I already thought something was off about this guy. Makes a girl jealous, though, seeing a guy make the first move on her. Definitely. In theory, I mean. Speak for yourself. Who in their right mind wants to be proposed to in front of a crowd? It would seem he is indeed outclassed. But as his brother, I will commend him for his words. He's barking up the wrong tree. When I hear it, she's super close with that cop in Crossbell. Oh, brother. Let's just hope Gowlong doesn't spark some international incident over there.
Want to go watch the next launch?
That's funny. I thought they were trying to make, Oh gosh, I can't even remember her name. I've blocked her out of my mind so much.
Come check out my selection.
The former mayor's daughter. Gosh. Ellie! Jeez, how could I forget her name? I was kind of of the opinion that Ellie's supposed to be the canonical love interest of Lloyd. But I think there's an awful lot of people that are pulling for Risha. Dunstan seems to have a regular following now, landing him squarely among their local favorites. Rather than settle for the status quo, he's got the grit to keep on cooking up new offering after new offering. Either way, the man's on solid ground for the time being. I made the right call lending him my expertise. Oh! What they were saying actually is he's got something new. Cutting in, sorry. Chocolate Dora Canali.
Later.
Is that a cannoli? Ooh, love cannolis. Okay, let me take a quick peek. Ah, there's a couple more shops I need to check out, just in case. What you got? This is a person who I didn't finish the quest with in the first chapter. I think we're good for right now. I have to look at these on my own time and see if I want to indulge in any of them. Oh, wait, this is in the star. Whoops. Nope, wait, he's still showing he's got new stuff. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Want to take a look?
Customize. Ogre Buster. Pair of gauntlets to... Okay. Silver anchor. Is that what she currently has equipped? I'm not sure. But it would make it stronger than what she has equipped. No, that is currently what she has equipped. Okay, cool.
Come again.
Glad I went back there.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Rice balls. Ooh.
You're welcome back anytime.
I'll have to do some major food eating. Or I guess Van will.
Take a look. We've just finished renovating, so come take a look.
Off screen.
Now where?
Again, spending 10 minutes watching him eat food does not make for scintillating VODs. Let's see. Wait. There's still something green here. What is it? Where is it? It's over here. Oh, it's on the bulletin board. I didn't even check. What do we got?
Let's see what we got.
RSPG on the bulletin board. A large monster called the Gashako Abyss has appeared in the western outskirts. Uphold the Peace would like to request a Spriggan to handle it. Nate. Nate actually sent us a request. Request from the police, specifically Detective Nate. Huh. I guess we can go hear him out if we got some time to kill. We can now travel to the western outskirts. Do we need to hear him out, or do we just need to go to the western outskirts? What were you doing? Were you shopping and you just caught up with us? It was quite the sprint. Western outskirts. Let's go do it.
Off we go.
All the way down there. Also, why are two people over there? I should go have a look.
An enemy
Bye guys,
mob.
bye guys.
Want to clear him out?
Am I going the right way? I am. Further away than I thought it was.
That thing looks mean.
Oh, it's a fish ant. I should have guessed. Oh, is that you, Van? What a coincidence! Are you all out here to fish, too? This is my first time fishing in the western outskirts, but this really is a cozy little spot. How did you get here through all the monsters? I've actually got some extra fishing bait. Here, let me give you a few. Thanks. To tell the truth, I didn't come here to fish, but hey, I wouldn't say no to casting a line or two. Yes, you will. We'll deal with that some other time.
Take your time.
Big Scooter really is the best to let you go all sorts of places you wouldn't normally make the trek on foot to see. Right? Even managed to find a few fishing spots unique to the outskirts, too. But after fishing in a bunch of different spots here, Kind of wanting to venture out into the countryside next. Oh, me too. I'd love to be able to check out some faraway spots like Longlai. But, well, the trains are packed and every hotel in the city is booked full by now. Yeah, I suppose as long as we're willing to give up on being there for the rocket launch, we could make it there eventually. It's a shame, though. I would have liked to have seen it while I was there. Oh well. These girls must be tougher than they look. Or act. Or have ever given any indication of being. Okay, the monster is over here. Almost there.
There, all pepped up again.
Guys, leave us alone. We have a big... Oh no, it's an abyss worm. A fearsome foe is prowling around. Should have saved. Exterminate.
Backup's here!
I suggest we start now. Way to fire me up! Cypher, activate!
You're frozen.
We strike now.
Go all in on him!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cure her frozen. Oh no, she's in stealth mode, maybe? Or is she frozen? Okay, she's not frozen.
Reset!
No, it is.
Time to go all out! I like where this is headed.
Got you covered!
Target locked! Down! Mr. Arkride! I like where this is headed.
Now!
If you please.
Think fast! Take this! One more!
Zero arts.
Time to go all out!
There!
Allow me to help. I'll help out. On your heels! There we go!
Backup's here! Push back!
Got your back! Shift!
Sucker!
Gotcha! Reset!
Froze him again. Well, that's useful.
Output maximized. Here we go.
Go all in on him!
Get him.
Let's get started. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
Now! Behold! Zereth Gleam!
Boost gauge up!
Get another!
We've got it down to about half.
I like where this is headed.
Time for the main event!
Totally abusing the,
And alive! Ray!
Get another!
their ultimate attacks.
I shall end this. It's over! Infinity Seeker! Get another!
Hey, it's going to be unable to move its next.
Go all in on him!
Water. Okay, you don't have anything. Look at it.
Easy target!
Backup's here!
They flinched!
Ooh, he stunned it.
Reset! I'll help out. I'll support you.
Looks like I didn't need to worry about that being a fist worm so much. Because it is only one of them. It's when you've got a bunch of them. You can't use any area attacks.
Ishtar's blessing. Reset! Here's some extra. Got your back.
I should have done hers earlier.
I've got you covered. Van!
Run!
Oh, you got it. What was one doing here?
I'm not done yet.
Oh, well, Dan's got a new thing. Good. Oh, good.
Skill performance enhanced.
Obtained scent from the wanted monster.
That's one more case done and
Quest
dusted.
complete.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Okay, where else? Old Town.
Time to depart.
Okay, we seem to have finished everything we need to finish. Which means the only thing left is that.
Candy?
Let's see if I can wind my way through the streets and get there. Okay, down,
There's no place quite like
round, and it's back here. There it is. Well, I have to go clean up one of the domains in the Grim Castle. Or the Grim Garden, excuse me. But we'll do that next time. Right, Fairy? I know you'll be with me then. So thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day.
Alrighty.